Good morning, students. In this session, I am going to teach about nitrogen cycle. This is the last topic of this chapter. What is meant by a nitrogen cycle? So you would have heard about water cycle. You know what is meant by water cycle? The water which is present on the land is getting evaporated and it forms cloud, and it will come back again to the ground in the form of precipitation or rain. That is known as water cycle. It's in a cyclic form. Same like nitrogen cycle also, it is in a cyclic form. It's starting from one place, again it's coming back to the same place. So that is known as nitrogen cycle. I will explain to you. So first one is, you just see here, atmospheric nitrogen. The atmosphere which contains nitrogen, atmosphere which contains different types of gases, it also contains nitrogen. 78% it contains nitrogen. Okay, and 21% oxygen and 1% other gases. So what will happen for this nitrogen? This nitrogen, who will be using 78% nitrogen? Actually, it is used by the plant, uptake by plant. How the plant will take this nitrogen? So it cannot take in this nitrogen form. It's a gaseous form. So plant cannot take in nitrogen form. So what we should do? It should convert nitrogen into nitrogen compounds like ammonia or nitrates or nitrites. It should convert into any other nitrogen compound form. So how it will convert into that form? So first one is lightning. Sometime due to lightning, what it will happen? It fixes nitrogen. It means it converts nitrogen into nitrogen compounds. So you can see here now compounds are formed, compounds of nitrogen in the soil. So this nitrogen, it converts into nitrogen compounds into the soil with the help of what? With the help of lightning. Now the compound is present in the soil. The nitrogen compound, it is taken by the plant, uptake by plant. At the same time, another one, nitrogen fixing bacteria. This nitrogen fixing bacteria, actually it is present in the roots of leguminous plant. You know what is meant by leguminous plant? Legumes, they are called pulses, peas, beans, all this comes under legumes. Okay, so this roots of this plant, they contain some root nodules, like swelling like thing, that is called root nodules. This nodule which contains some bacteria. That bacteria, examples are rhizobium, acetobacter. These are the examples for nitrogen fixing bacteria. These bacteria, they will convert nitrogen into nitrogen compounds. And also some blue-green algae. There are different types of algae: green algae, brown algae, blue-green algae, and also blue-green algae, they also fix atmospheric nitrogen. So these nitrogen fixing bacteria and blue-green algae, what they will do? They will convert nitrogen into nitrogen compounds. Clear? Yes, this nitrogen compounds, now compound is formed, the compound of nitrogen in the soil. Now it is used by the plant. Clear? Then, now the plant is use that nitrogen for photosynthesis or for synthesis of proteins and all. Now it is the part of plant. This plant is eaten by what? It is eaten by the animals or herbivores. Plant is eaten by the animals or herbivores. Okay, so animal eats plants. Then what will happen for these animals? These animals, after few days or a few years or few days, they will die, and also their excreta, it will come out. So what is happening? Their nitrogenous waste from excretion and death. So they will die, and also I told their excretion. What after death? What will happen? It will go to the soil which contains some microbes. It will decay this the body of this animal and mixes with the soil. Clear? So again, that nitrogen compound before it was present in the body of the animal. Now after death, again it mixes with this nitrogen compounds. It mixes with the soil, and also their excreta. That is also it mixes with the soil. Clear? So nitrogenous waste from excretion and death. These two, who will be converting into nitrogen compounds? That is some microbes, microorganisms. They convert, they will decay the dead body. From the dead body, it mixes with the that it will decay and mixes with the soil. So it contains nitrogen compounds. Same like even their excreta also mixes with the soil. It contains nitrogen compounds. These nitrogen compounds, now again it came back to the soil. It is taken by the plant, right? So it's a cyclic process. At the same time, now this nitrogen compound which is present in the soil, some part of this nitrogen compound, it will go back to the atmosphere. So again, it has to convert into nitrogen form or gaseous form. Who will do that? Bacteria. Bacteria turn compounds of nitrogen into gaseous nitrogen. Some bacteria, what they will do? They will convert nitrogen compounds into nitrogen gas and gaseous nitrogen, and it will come back to the atmosphere again. So it's like a cyclic process that is called nitrogen cycle. Clear, children? So this is what I explained. Same thing. What is meant by nitrogen cycle? The nitrogen in the atmosphere is converted into nitrogen compounds in the soil by nitrogen fixing bacteria and blue-green algae. So first the nitrogen is present in the atmosphere. It converted into nitrogen compounds with the help of nitrogen fixing bacteria and blue-green algae. Lightning also converted into nitrogen compounds in the soil. Same like with the help of lightning. Lightning also converts nitrogen into nitrogen compounds and it will become the part of soil. The nitrogen compounds in the soil is used by plants for the synthesis of proteins and other compounds. So now the plant will use this nitrogen compounds and it used for the synthesis of proteins and other compounds. Animals feeding on plants get these proteins and other compounds. Then I told herbivores, they will eat, or even the carnivore, we also will eat plant products. Okay, omnivores also will eat. So animals feeding on plants get these proteins and other compounds. When plants and animals die, the bacteria and fungi on the soil converts the nitrogenous waste into nitrogen compounds in the soil, which are again used by plants. So they will die and their excrete also, I told, there are some bacteria and fungi in the soil. It converts microbes. They converts this dead bodies into, or nitrogenous waste into nitrogen compounds, and again it mixes with the soil, which are again used by the plant. Clear? Some other bacteria convert some nitrogen compounds in the soil into nitrogen gas, which goes back into the atmosphere. Clear? Hence, the nitrogen in the atmosphere almost remains constant. So it's a cyclic process. Because of that, the nitrogen in the atmosphere almost it remains constant. Clear? Here you see, take some soil in a glass container. There are 4 activities. It's given in your textbook. Take some soil in a glass container, fill it with tap water. What you are taking? Soil, you are filling with tap water. Keep it exposed to sunlight. After a few days, you will see growth of green layer on the surface of the container. Observe it observe it using magnifying glass. What do you see? You can see that there is a green layer floating on the surface. Green layer floating on the surface. Name the organism. What is that? It is a algae. Actually, it's a green layer means it's a green algae. Why it is greenish in color? Because it contains chlorophyll. So with the help of this chlorophyll, they can do photosynthesis. Usually this algae, it is growing on this stagnant water. Why it is growing on stagnant water? There is a water flow is very less. Otherwise, there is a minimal level of water flow. Otherwise, what will their body is very fragile. Suppose if it's growing in a rivers or any some other places, water bodies, with their body is very fragile, so it will destroy. Okay, so because of this, usually this algae it will grow in a floating water, or growing in a stagnant water. Then activity 2, take half kg flour, atta or maida, add some sugar and mix with warm water. You are taking half kg flour, maida or atta something, add some sugar and mix with water, sugar solution like it came, and add a small amount of yeast powder and needed to make a soft dough. What do you observe after 2 hours, or what do you find the dough rising? What is the reason? It will become very soft and it's rising. The reason is what we added? We added yeast. Yeast is a fungus. This fungus, I told it will multiply, it will reproduce, or it will multiply, and during the time of respiration, it gives out carbon dioxide. Clear? It gives out carbon dioxide. Because of this carbon dioxide, it will become very soft and it is rising. Here, take 500 ml beaker fill up to 3/4 with water. Dissolve 2 to 3 teaspoons of sugar in it. Add half a spoon of yeast powder to the sugar solution. What you are adding? Half spoon of yeast powder to the sugar solution. Keep it covered in a warm place for 4 to 5 hours. Now smell the solution. Could you get a smell? Yes, we will get a smell. What smell we will get? We will get a alcohol smell. Whatever smell it is, we will get a alcohol smell. The reason is there is a sugar and yeast. This yeast convert sugar into alcohol. The process is known as fermentation. Clear? The sugar, it converts into converts into alcohol with the help of yeast. So yeast converts sugar into alcohol. What it is called? It is called fermentation. So you'll be getting that alcohol smell. The activity 4, take 2 pots, fill each pot half with soil, make them A and B, put plant waste in pot A and things like polythene bags, empty glass bottles and broken plastic toys in pot B. Put the pots aside. Observe them after 3 to 4 weeks. Do you find any difference in the contents of the 2 pots? If so, what is the difference? Yes, you can see the difference because pot A, what we are putting in the pot A, there is put plant waste. Plant waste, it is a biodegradable waste. Okay, so what will happen after a few days? It will decay with the help of microbes and will form humus and mixes with the soil. But in the second one, pot B, we are putting polythene bags, empty glass bottles, broken plastic toys. All these are non-biodegradable. Okay, it cannot break down into smaller pieces with the help of microbes. So microbes cannot decay or cannot break into smaller pieces. So it will be remaining same like, okay. So these are called non-biodegradable. Polythene bags, empty glass bottles, broken plastic toys. These are known as non-biodegradable. So microbes cannot act on it. They will remain the same like that is in the pot B. So that is the main difference because one is biodegradable, another one is non-biodegradable. Biodegradable, it will decay and mixes with the soil with the help of microbes. So after a few days, you will go and see, you cannot see this plant waste. It became humus and mixed with the soil. But here you can see the same like it will be remaining there. Thank you, students.